Scoring in transition has to be part of your game. How do you do it? Check out these 5 transition scoring skills. What's up, team? Coach Conley back with another Conley Hoops video. Today we're breaking down transition scoring. If you can score in transition, you can get a lot of easy buckets. So let's see how to do that today. Make sure you stay tuned to the end for my favorite finishing move of all time in transition. If you want to score a lot of points in a game, you're gonna have to get some easy buckets. And the easiest way to do that is to score in transition. So first, how do you score in transition? What are some of the key skills that you have to be able to get out in transition and get baskets? One of the first things you need in transition is a tight handle. Your handle has to be tight, you have to be in control, and you gotta be confident with it. Otherwise, you're gonna slow down when things get tough, and you're probably not gonna attack the rim the way you need to. Second, you need speed when you need it, not all the time. You need to read space, decide, and then attack. It's not about speed all the time, it's about using your speed at the right time once you see the lanes and taking advantage of them. And one of the most important things you need to do in transition is be able to cut off defenders. Once you get angles, you have to be able to step in front of them to put people on your back, give you space to finish. Curry is one player that shiftily gets in front of people and you don't really expect it, but in this first clip here, you can see how he cuts in front of Reeves in the transition and then stops and gets the finish on the bigger players. But cutting off Reeves was the first step to that. You just can't be afraid of contact. Watch how Curry puts his shoulder into the defender in transition. Without doing that, he gives the defender an angle to make a play on the ball. Always cut off your defender and you'll have much better opportunities to score. So now let's get into the moves that you can perfect to be a better scorer in transition. Remember, stay tuned to the end to see my favorite of all time. The first one and the simplest is the in-out dribble. If you can use a good in-out, it changes speed, changes direction, and you can get great angles on defenders who are gonna guard you no matter what direction you pick. In this first clip, watch De'Aaron Fox, how he sets him up to the outside with the in-out, comes back and gets right down the lane for the easy finish. And I love Clarkson here in transition. He changes speed, slows down, gets the defender leaning to the middle with the in-out, and then attacks strong to the hoop, freezing the defender, getting by him for the easy finish. Remember, it's your ability to control speed and attack when the lane opens that's gonna make it the easiest to get the basket. This is also a great finishing move that takes a lot of practice. You gotta get strong, you have to have a very strong grip on the ball, but the bump push through is so important in today's game. Defenders are trying to be physical with you. If you can hit them first and push them out of the way and step to the other side, you'll get easy finishes. Here we have Jordan Clarkson. You can see how the defender doesn't want to foul, so he tries to get in his way. Clarkson puts his shoulder into him and steps through to the other side, finishing an easy layup. Watch De'Aaron Fox do the same thing. He gets into the defender's body. He's not afraid of the contact. The defender's off balance because he's retreating anyway. He's able to step through and get the easy bucket. The contact is the most important thing, and too often as inexperienced players, we're not willing to initiate the contact. Try to initiate more contact and you'll definitely get more fouls and more buckets. Here's another one that I like. I like it when guys do it fast. I hate it when they slow down too much, but this is just a swing step. Either bring the ball below or above the defender and get through to the other side. Most defenders are trying to cut you off, and if you time it right, you can get through to the other side before they stop you. Here, Jalen Brunson takes advantage of the overcommitted defense, uses the swing step to get to the other side for the easy bucket. And this is all about not playing too fast. All of these moves are under control. Watch De'Aaron Fox here as he takes the ball to the basket. He uses the swing step and actually comes back to the other side, reading the defender's change of direction, and he can only do that if he's under control. I like the swing step, but you gotta use it, and you gotta use it at the right time. Number 4 in transition and finishing is the Euro step. Now, I actually don't love the way guys Euro step lately. It's too slow, it's too dramatic. If you don't use it right, the defender easily corrects. I do like how De'Aaron Fox uses it in his transition. I think it's the right way and he creates enough space to get his shot. As you can see, he slows down, but then he takes a quick inside step, which gets the defender just enough off balance so he can come back to the outside and finish the layup. It's really his use of that quick first step that sets the defender up for the Euro step, and I do like that. But if you go slow on all the steps and you're not as quick as you think you are, the defender will correct and it'll probably be a tougher shot if you just went to the rim and finished the layup without all the moves. Number 5 is the spin move. It's tough for me to say that the spin move is the best because I think people use it as a bailout. But used the right way, and if you spin hard to the rim, it can keep the defender off balance, protect the ball, and give you an easy layup. But you gotta use it the right way. Clarkson here is taking it on the break and he's under control the whole time. The defender really reaches for the ball, causing him to spin and finish the layup. Not the cleanest spin ever, but a good use of the spin to get the layup. Curry in transition does it probably the best here as he uses the defender and splits 2 guys and goes right to the rim and finishes. You don't want to go slow and you constantly want to be moving downhill. That is the most important thing. Donovan Mitchell is very dynamic in transition. You can see how he uses his big body frame to keep the defender off balance, spin through, and get the layup. If you use it this way, it will be very effective. Last but not least, and like I said, this is my favorite of all time. It is such a good move and you don't see it that much today, but it worked so well for so many years for Tony Parker. And some of you might not even remember who that is, but Tony Parker was an elite guard with an elite handle and he got to the rim off this cross spin all the time. If you can get this move down, no defenders can stop you and I will let you spin all the time. The key to this is setting the man up, making him really go for the cross, and it's really a push cross, so you got to put the ball across your body. But that quick push cross to the spin, defenders will be flat-footed because they have to respect the cross first, and if they do, there's no way they can get back for the spin. Love this move, love watching Tony Parker make it. I actually put it into my game back in the day. I don't even have footage of this stuff, which is sad, but this is a move that you should get in your game, work on it. It will work almost every time if you do it right. Today we talked about 5 great moves in transition. Work on them. Always work on one move at a time, get it together, put it in your game, and then move on to another one. But all 5 of these can give you easier baskets, and I guarantee will give you more confidence finishing at the rim to make easy baskets come naturally. Thanks for watching today's video. I love to keep putting out great content, so like, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you next week.